Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5, and today we are checking this out, the DeBerti C10 Slayer. And this thing's pretty cool, 6x6. Both axles in the rear are live, so all four wheels are spinning in the back, which is cool, because usually one of them is only a dead axle in this type of setup. So yeah, let's build this thing up and take it drifting, I guess. Let's get into the build. Okay, so this build has very limited customization. We do have some engine swaps. The stock engine is actually really cool. I'm not going into the story behind it. It has 905 foot-pounds though. So between each of the rear axles, that's like 450 a piece. I think for drifting, we're going to need something a bit more than that. Well, at least in testing, that's what I found. The 8.9 litre, that's at 1100, so that's what, like 550 each axle. That should work for us. I'm definitely not going all drive. As for the tyre compound, we're on semi-slicks, and this thing is running way too much grip. This thing is actually really weird to drift. So to eliminate some of the grip, I'm going to go with the snow tyres. As for the widths in the front and in the rear, I'm just going to leave them stock, same as the sizes. And I really like the rims that came on this, so I'm just going to leave them stock as well. It does come stock with the 4-speed, but I want to go with the 6 just because I find it easier to tune. And I usually run 4th gear anyway. I don't know, it's weird. I'm weird. And I'm going to go with the drift diff, or diffs. I'm not sure if it changes one or both. I'm going with a brake upgrade. And this is actually a drift truck. Oh, built to be a drift truck anyway. So it's already got drift suspension on it. I'm trying to get it to bounce. It doesn't work. Either way, there we go. The build's done. The paint's also done. Now let's jump into the tune. Okay, so for the tune, the front tire pressure doesn't really matter. The rear, as I said, it's running way too much grip. So I'm going to try and eliminate that by bringing the PSI up to 45. As for the gearing, I actually don't know what to do. I think I'm going to go with a 3.0. That should make 4th okay-ish. This is actually a really weird car to tune. It took me a couple of attempts to get just this tune together. 5 degrees negative camber in the front and 2.5 negative in the rear. 0.2 toe out in the rear and 0.5 toe out in the front. You know what I mean. Yeah, as for the grip, I'm going to put a little bit into the rear in the springs, the rebound and the bump stop, just to try and get rid of it. Aero, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just going to leave that stock. As for the brakes, I'm going with my usual 30-140. A front brake bias might be actually pretty good for this. And as for the diff, I'm going to go with 100 and 0. Cool, so there's a tune done. Now let's jump in and give this thing a rip. Awesome. So there we go. This thing actually rips really well. It's just, I don't know, really weird at the same time. A little part of me thinks that they might be testing new physics with this car, but I really can't say if anything's been found in the files or if that is even possible in a old game compared to a new game. Maybe they're using a new engine for the new one, or a different engine for the new one compared to the old one. Either way, you can judge it for yourself. 20 points to unlock in this week's festival. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.